Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I hope you all had a great day. Obviously, we're just getting started with the stream. So we've got a lot to discuss. It's just the start of the week. So I'll just give you all a few minutes to join in so that we can get started with everyone. So yeah, I'll probably wait for a minute or so, and after that, we can get started with some discussion about what Bitcoin has been doing and what do we expect it to do year after. All right, so yeah, just a minute or so and we can get started. All right, interesting. Hey Manan, Anurag, Parth, welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you all are fine. I hope you all are doing well. So yeah, Dictator, you as well. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm here just to get started with today's analysis, because obviously why not, right? So yeah, let's have some discussion about what we are looking at Bitcoin, what we can expect, and what is our next major move. All right. So to be honest, I've took a quick scalp at around this area of 107.7, 107.6 ish zone. I was trading this as a scalp. This could have turned out to be a bigger trade, but then yeah, I'm treating it for now just as a scalp trade and nothing more. So I've took that trade, but let me just share with you guys what I'm looking out for this week and what the trading plan is. All right. So if I just remove this smaller FRVP, so we've got this whole trend that we have been building for a very long, sorry, not a trend, but a very clean and clear range for a very long time. And I look this as a very important level, which is volume area high. Now, why I'm expecting this to be a important area, given the reason that we have a bearish market structure. Obviously, internally we've taken out the liquidity, so this is still kind of neutral. But then on if you consider the internal structure, this is absolutely a bearish market structure. So this would either be a start of your obviously of the continuation of the bullish trend, but even for that you will need a pullback because you have set your lows. If this is your new, because this was your previous high, right? So if you are going to expect this to be your new high, you would want a good pullback, a good retracement, and then a continuation of this trend. So in a scenario where the market is going to dump from this point, even then the market has to reverse, and in a scenario where market is going to continue, you still expect a pullback because you cannot just have a one way pump all the way till all time high. So given that logic, given all of this reason, I am expecting a good pullback. But then again, right now we do not have a lot of important levels or a lot of confluence that would make us to think that okay, this is the area where I can just randomly go short. I absolutely do not think so. As I said, I have took a short trade just at this level. If it turns out to be a good swing trade, I'm happy with that. But if not, I'm still prepared for it because it is a high leverage trade. I booked some TP as soon as it hit almost about 65 to 70%. It was in profit. I booked a good quantity of profit, and now if it's a risk-free trade for me. Hey Manan, Trizest, Saurav, Sherlock, Control the Narrative, Raj Patel, Anirudh, all of you, welcome to the stream, guys. We are just getting started. We have a lot to discuss. We have a lot of tools that we are going to be discussing. And also, I just recently posted the video about the footprint charts, and I see a great response to it. So thank you so much for the response that you guys have been giving. And I now it gives me motivation as well. Again, motivation is not the right word for you to keep on doing a certain task. But then again, as I said, it gives me motivation to keep on like continue making such kind of videos. So you guys definitely let me know in this live stream chat or in the comments or wherever you guys can let me know what other topics you would want me to cover, and I'll love to do that. All right. So yeah, that's about the video that I recently posted. Now let's get to some discussion. Let's get to some important pointers. All right. Also, I would like to have a look at the Bitcoin CME chart. Yeah. So this is the Bitcoin CME, and this has obviously gapped up. All right. So there is a gap in the CME chart as well towards the downside, and you would want to see that gap getting filled. All right. So that is pretty important for the market to do. So we've got some gap around 105.8 till 105 point, like 105 to be exact. So we've got some CME gap as well, which we would want to fill. Now the CME gap is not something which is major or very significant, but then again, a lot of things are giving us a signal or a sign that we might be getting another push, and you actually want to see that you do want to see a good pullback in a scenario where like a strong uptrend can continue, and even if the like trend is not going to be bullish, you still need to reverse from one of the key levels, and this exactly looks like one of those key levels. All right, so you guys let me know what would be your trade around this area. Would you consider going long here, or would you consider going like placing a short trade where we are? Right, I'm looking at the chat. You guys can let me know. Also, for everyone who has just joined the stream, guys, make sure to do like the stream, subscribe to the Bitcoin Hit Point channel, because again that helps with the growth, and yeah, so that does help. So everyone who has not yet liked the stream, guys, make sure you do like it as well. Okay, what else do we have? 108,500 is the area for short, weekly naked, and 4 hour naked. Yeah, those are some of the really strong levels. Bro, my answer to the question above, I'm looking at the chat above, but I do not see any chat from you. Bro, can you do 15-minute recent trend FRVP? I didn't understood. Yeah, sure, I'll do that for sure, for sure. I'll definitely have a look at that. Also, let's have a look at the liquidation heat map, all right? And I would like to see it on a 3-day time frame, because it has almost been 3 days. Like, we got that recent dump, and after that we are getting to see the reversal, and you can clearly see we've been building a lot of liquidity towards the downside. So the strongest liquidity zone right now is 106.5, 106.6 zone, and after that there's a massive liquidity like all the way till like till the absolute bottom. We've got a lot of liquidity been building towards the downside. So everyone, because it's literally a one way push towards the upside, if you just stick to a 1 hour time frame, and if I just like zoom out, this is literally a one way push towards the upside. So every retailer is like obviously in a long trade, and they are still holding it because there was no reversal, no aggressive pushback, no wicks, no manipulation, nothing. So it would make sense for us to get a good reversal as well. All right, so the most important level that we have around this area is 103.0. Now, if I go back to the daily time frame, I would like to see where our fib levels align, and yeah, so we've got a fib level aligning right with that 103.070. Now, after this, I would also like to see if there are any volume levels around this area. Not the correct time frame. I'll have to see. Yeah, absolutely. There absolutely is a good level aligning with your FRVP levels, aligning with some of the key levels as well. And by the time when you get a stronger, why have I marked this? I'll have to remove this. Just give me a minute. Yeah, I can remove that. Yeah, so for now, if we get to see that pullback that we were just talking right now, let's say if we get another push towards the upside, and then we just start to get an aggressive push towards the downside, you take out all of this liquidity. That is the first major point, and then you just get the reversal, hit this, and continue the push towards the upside. That would be the best kind of scenario for me as well. I would definitely look to get into a long trade around this area, and also I will consider the FRVP level as well. Sorry, the fib levels as well. Golden pocket looks like an interesting area for me to engage in this particular market. I would absolutely love to get in a trade there. So for everyone who is looking for a good swing trade, I would say this is a interesting area for me. All right, like obviously it's a big area, a big zone, but then I've always told you guys, when you have bigger zones, how you are supposed to treat it. All right, like on the percentage basis, it's not even big, it's just 1.5%. All right, so not always, and specifically in swing trades, you're not always supposed to what do you call, trade with high leverages. So this area makes a lot of sense for me to get into a swing long trade, given the idea of a trend continuation. This is the best zone, so I'll mark it right on the stream. so that if anyone is interested, you can mark it on your chart as well. Yeah, so this is a promising area for me. Now also, before the weekend stream, I shared an Ethereum trade with you guys. If I'm not sure if you remember or not, but then yeah, this was the level that was shared with you guys, which we hit on Friday. We got that reversal, and after that we are just pushing. So it's more like a 6-7% move. I do expect another pullback because again, market has been grinding. This is not a very healthy push that we are seeing here on Ethereum. So I would want to see a good pullback, take out all of this range liquidity, and then continue the push. Overall, this Ethereum price action, it does look healthy. It does look bullish compared to what we were looking at about 2 or 3 months ago. This does look promising to me. And also, there are some fundamental changes which are being made to Ethereum. So it might be the next trigger for your next push as well. I'm hoping to hold until 101K. I mean, that's that's probably a bit overstretched. I mean, it's not impossible. Obviously, that's not impossible, but given the scenario, if you have changed the market structure and we are going for that all-time high, or at least for that all-time high range, this looks like the absolute best zone to me for the reversal. All right. Bro entered at 104, exactly where the bottom, but now I'm trading in prop firm. They don't provide enough leverage for crypto, so just took 2% profit. Prop firms and crypto, I don't think so. It's the best combination. I'll tell you why. Because when you trade on prop firms, they usually I'm not sure if this is the case with every prop firm, but what happens is when you start trading on prop firms, they do have their overnight holding charges or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is also a scene. And usually when I get into some really good trade, like if I would have longed the bottom, I might be usually holding this trade for 10, 15, 20 days until unless the price reverses. I'm going to hold this trade like literally forever. Like if you guys remember that trade that I took at 108K, I took a short trade in Bitcoin at 108K, and I was holding that trade literally for almost about 3 months. All right, I'm not very sure about, or probably even more than, it was 120 days. So yeah, more than that. So I've been holding that for that long. And if I would have been paying that overnight charges, holding a trade or whatever they call it, I would have lost most of my funds, profits. And also, I was making a lot of money from the funding fees itself. So, I mean, obviously not a significant amount, but then compared to what the quantity size was, I was making a pretty good amount on the funding fee as well. Because I was holding a short trade. If you were holding a long trade, you would have been paying it to the market. But because I was holding a short trade, I was getting paid just to hold a trade. So that's the best thing. Yes, they take swap charges. I'm trading in prop firm just to trade gold and US30. Yeah, if you're trading all of that, I'm sure it works. But other than that, nothing too crazy. But yeah, let's see what gold has for us. Even this gold trade, I did share like literally for like the higher time frame swing trade kind of thing. It's a 5% target. Obviously, that's a lot. But then yeah, this was the trade which was also shared in on the stream itself. This was shared on the stream itself. Nothing like 0.5% move. Nothing too crazy. And recently, I've been talking about this publicly that I have not been trading gold a lot. Like I don't even remember when was my last trade on gold. So yeah, that's there. Cool. What else do we have here? Should I hold? Which one? Which one? If you are in a short, yeah, absolutely. If you are in a short, which are you talking about? Bitcoin. If you're talking about Bitcoin, I would say this market, this price action, literally from the bottom till where we are right now, this has been just trapping all the short traders. All right, like literally the shorts have been getting trapped. Market just pauses. Every short traders try to enter, and the price just continues. So this might just be one of those scenario where the market has just trapped a lot of short traders in this particular red candle, and then it might just continue the push towards the upside. I mean, given a scenario, I would love to see a good and aggressive pullback, like shake out all the retail traders who are currently in a long trade. But yeah, yeah, you would want to fix that. Stream has got 1 likes, guys. So rude. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone who has not yet liked the stream, guys, definitely make sure do like it right now. Why would you not like the stream? I mean, why not? Cool. Like five. Okay, why was it showing one? Now it's almost 15. Interesting, interesting. I'm in a short in Bitcoin. Yeah, so I was just talking about that particular trade that you shared. Holding the trade makes sense, but yeah, even I am in a short trade. If I'm being honest, I took a trade at 107.7 zone. The SL is at break even, so if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. But then I took massive quantity out of this trade. Right, as soon as we took out this lows, I got out of this trade. All right, so I had a confluence at around this area, liquidity sweep, VWAP, volume area low as well. All of those trades were just around this area. But then as soon as I got to see that pullback, I just waited. Like I got most of my quantity out of that trade. All right. Hindi, yes, I obviously do know Hindi, bro. Prashant. I am from India, don't worry. I do know Hindi, but this is kind of a English centric channel, so we've been mostly having the conversation in English. That's the only scenario. Yeah, Greeky. So I've took just one trade today, Greeky. All right. I was looking at multiple levels, but nothing was too prominent. Nothing was too good to get in or engage with the market. But yeah, this one I was fine with because again, I just gave a bigger time frame analysis as well. This was a higher probability zone. So if I just mark the FRVP, you guys will know as well. Sorry, where is the FRVP? Yeah, here you go. So we are like we kind of took a resistance at volume area high. Again, this was a very important zone for me. All right, this was an absolutely important zone for me. So I, as soon as we closed, like we started to lose the volume area high, I was very sure that if not a swing trade, then at least a good scalp is possible here. So I got in with a good leverage. Like I got in with 100x, and yeah, as soon as I hit almost about 70-75% in profits, uh, we were we were just getting the liquidity sweep of the local lows. We did that, and yeah, that's when I exited most of my quantity. I'm still in that trade. I'm sure I'll get stopped out because my entry is at about 107.7 ish zone. My SL is at break even, so yeah, I'll get stopped out. But yeah, this can be one of those back test of volume area high, and then a continuation towards the downside. That is a possibility as well. I'll just check the exo charts. What do we have? The open interest is slightly getting sideways. I mean, from the for the past 15 minutes, there is no increase in open interest while the market is pushing higher and higher. We had like almost 14 million, 11 million, and 2 million. So a lot of longs they just entered around this area, all right? A lot of longs they just entered, and after that, nothing too crazy. And open interest has went sideways as well. So yeah, you have a lot of long trades which did fuel this push towards the upside. Like I'll show you right here, it will be even better. I'll show you on Trading View for a better understanding. Give me a minute. Yeah, so let me hide everything. Yeah, so that pullback which we just got, we did hit that buying imbalance, and right after we hit that, so you see we had a lot of confluence around this area. So this is one of the best example which you guys can be looking for. Like how does confluence actually work? We had liquidity levels around this area. All right, we had imbalances, we had VWAP, we had volume area low of the trend, which we are seeing like trend towards the upside. So a lot of confluence. I usually say if I do not see more than three confluence, I'm not interested in getting into a trade, and this was one of that. Like I did not long here, but I exited most of my quantity that I went short from the top. I exited most of it. All right, so we hit that imbalance. All right, and I'll tell you something, I was looking at this imbalance as well, if I'm being very honest, but I was not even looking to go short here. Because as I say, you usually need to understand the context of imbalance, and once you start to understand that, it's pretty easy to like anticipate at which imbalance you want to enter and which imbalances you are going to just like ignore. Because again, if there is anyone who uses order block, I'm sure if you're a good trader, you do not trade every imbalances. So yeah, that's the scenario. So same like in while you're trading order blocks, you're just assuming again, but still you do not trade every order block. So same is the scenario here as well. You do not trade every imbalance as well. All right. So yeah. Premium group, Bharat Singh, all you need to do is just sign up to more decks. The link is in the description. All right, just sign up to the decks, start trading there, add funds, start trading there. That's it. and you will be added to the premium group as well. All right, so yeah, definitely do that. Right now we are hitting a local imbalance. I'm not very interested in that because it's not even major. While we like s see, I'll show you something which is important as well. All right, again, there's nothing 100% in trading, but I'm just giving you some observations, some experience, some knowledge. That's it. All right, so right here, when you see you are hitting a selling imbalance right at that area, like while you hit a selling imbalance right around this area and at the top as well, when you're hitting this imbalance, you are also forming a buying imbalance right there. All right, so this might be one of those zones where you are trapping the buyers. All right, you see you have buying imbalance and the price reverses, but now it has started to make some selling imbalances as well. So now you want to be like, what do you call, you need to be bit cautious. I mean, I want to short here? Would I want to short here? I mean, I'm interested in taking a short position here, a quick scalp kind of trade. Yeah, I would. I'll take a scalp trade, to be honest. I'll place a limit order at around 107, 780. Sorry, 7780. I'll enter with 20. Yeah, I'll be interested in a short trade. So I've just placed a limit order as well. Once we hit that, we'll know. I'll have a very small SL, and that's the only scenario why I'm interested in taking the short trade, because the SL will be extremely small. So there can be two scenarios. First, we reverse right from where we are. I'll just stick to the basic. Yeah. So we reverse from this area, that makes sense, or we take out the current highs and then reverse. In these are my only two opportunities where I'll be fine getting into the trade. Otherwise, that's not a trade for me. Uh, Champakali, hello brother. Hello Champakali. Welcome to the stream. Hey Berlin, जिस दिन trade नहीं मिला तो mood क्या I mean, I get the point. It happens. It happens. VK edits. Welcome to the stream, brother. Okay, what else are we looking at right now? Yes, okay. Seems like we might not get the entry. That will be a bit. What's the percentage right from where we are? A 0.3. I'll take it. I mean, usually this is one of the things that you should not be doing, but I still get a very small SL, so I'm fine with bringing my entry a bit lower because I'm still getting a smaller SL, and I have two entries planned. Either you reverse from this area, and if not, you go a bit higher, take this out, and then reverse. And again, if you get to see the confirmation, take it. If you don't see it, I'll obviously be not interested. Bro, Bitcoin downtrend. All right, the order got filled. I want to place my SL at 108 and 100. It's super easy as well. Like, I got into the trade, now I just want to set my SL. And even with, like, obviously that's the feature with other exchanges, I'm sure, but you can even set the percentage with your SL as well. Like, you want to exit just 50%. So in a scenario where you are not very sure and you just want to exit some of the quantity, you can even set, like, you can drag it to 50%, and only 50% quantity will get hit by your SL. All right, so yeah, I want to place my 108 100 for now. 108 100. I'll also set TP at around 106 107. Cool. So I've got my SL placed, I've got my TP placed as well. All right, so both of them are placed with the 100% quantity. This was one of the examples, like how you are supposed to take trades. Like, if you are going to consider trading on mode, it's that easy, it's that simple, and you should definitely be using mode decks, because as I said, I've been in touch with these guys, and they are like bringing in some massive updates to their decks as well. A lot of coins, they are already listed. Like, most of these coins you do not even get to see on your centralized exchanges. So you can trade all the coins here. You get some great volume, great liquidity, and yeah, you would not want to miss this kind of opportunities while you are trading, like this kind of platform. And again, this is the, like, for me, I've been only trading on two exchanges. I'll be very open about it. It's not like that I'm not trading on BingX. I'm trading on BingX because obviously I've been using it for 2.5, 3 years now. But then most probably like this is my slow transition to more decks. This is where I'll be trading massively. So earlier it was BingX where I traded everything. Now it's going to be mode. Uh, all right, all right, all right, all right. So yeah, anyone who's talking about the trading fee, if you are signing up using the link which is in the description, or probably Greeky while might share it in the like chat for you guys. If you use that, you get a 20-25% discount in your trading fees as well. So yeah, that's there. Getting back, this is what we are looking at. Fine, fine. Let's look at some altcoins as well. If we get opportunities, I'll take it. All right, comp APT. Let's go on a bit bigger time frame. Right, so APT, it's reversing from its VWAP, so has a higher chances that it is going to take out the current highs because it's a double top. The best part about this double top, and again, it's on a 15-minute time frame, so nothing that what do you call significant. But then, yeah, the best part is that the second high or the second top that you made has took out the first high, so that's fine. Is there a issue with my voice, guys? Are you? Is it low? Is it low? Is it low? You guys can let me know in the chat so that I can probably get it fixed or whatever. Trade logic, it did hit one of the important levels for me. I would want to see a market structure shift, which I have not yet seen it, but yeah, as I said, it's an important level. So the significance of this trade for me is not about the confirmation on the price action, but then the confirmation from what do you call that level and how it is supposed to react. So a back test is what I'm looking for, and then a continuation towards the downside, and that's my point. Brother, I have a long in US soil and my SL is at 62. I want some help. What kind of help? What kind of help? US oil, do I have it in my uh yeah, I do have it. So you are in a long trade where your SL is at 62. Okay, that's extremely lower. Yeah, so what was your entry like if you are looking for 62? It's a lot lower. I don't, yeah, you can like probably micromanage it. Sorry, do not micromanage it. But then, yeah, you are in a range. You do not want to like add more to it or whatever. Probably in a scenario where you got this accumulation, you can definitely consider some TP. But for sure, this is not a zone where I would like to add more to my trade. All right. So, yeah, here I would not be interested in adding more to my trade. Okay, I'm really sorry if I was on the wrong chart. Yeah, I was actually on the wrong chart, I assume. Because I have TradingView open on two different screens and I was looking at the top one and not at the bottom one. There's gold. Gold maybe had that entry level at around this area and nothing too major after that. Nothing too major after that. Bro, my 15-minute FRVP. All right, let's have a look at the 15-minute FRVP. Yeah, so this, like, you can consider a trend. What do you consider a trend? Like, why would you stick on 15-minute time frame? Because it's a bigger trend. So you would want to be at least on a 1 hour, if not higher than at least a 1 hour. And this consolidation does not look good on 1 hour, to be honest. Because yeah, you already had that one indecisive candle. You got a break of it, but again, the market has probably showed a lot of strength. So yeah, that is not a great sign for me. But then I'm fine. It's a very smaller SL, so I can work it out. Yeah, so this is how you would be using your FRVP on a 1 hour time frame, because this is literally the whole trend. This is the bottom. This is the top. You never got to see the reversal. So yeah, you will probably wait for this to reverse, and yeah. So wherever it reverses, you can expect a reversal till at least POC, but I would expect it a bit lower because that would be the best retracement. Because see, this whole push towards the upside, this was just a one-way push. It never gave you the reversal that you wanted to see. All the retailers have just got in. They've literally longed the market, and still if they are holding the trade, they probably never got stopped out, or even liquidation is too far, they never even got stopped out. So yeah, what is your weekly and monthly target for Bitcoin is what you're asking. Are we talking about Bitcoin? Nee, I'll be streaming again. I'll be streaming at 10 p.m. again. We've got two stream for the day. So yeah, I'll be streaming now. And once this ends, I'll be streaming again at 10 p.m. So we've got two streams. I'm using FRVP 4-hour range with trend top down. This is the right FRVP on 4-hour range. Yeah, absolutely. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. No issues. Cool liquidation heat map. We are slowly getting into that zone where we have liquidity. It's the liquidity zone starts from 106.7 ish zone, and yeah, you would want to wait. And also, yeah, someone said about the weekly top down. Yes, that would be interesting. Let's do that right away. Let's do that right away. So let's start on the weekly time frame. Let me hide everything here. Yeah, so we are on the weekly time frame. All right, this was the most important candle while we were streaming. I'm sure if you were a part of the stream on the Saturday, all right, because I was streaming on Saturday as well, the weekend. And when we were streaming, this green candle that you see was red at that point of time, and I was telling you guys that if we are able to close this candle green, or if we close above 105.6 ish zone, that is the best scenario for us to expect a push towards the upside. We actually did that. Like the best case scenario would be a close above 106.6, but we closed above 105.5, 105.6, and that's fine as well. I mean, that still gives us some hope. All right, it does give us some hope. Now, what I'm looking at is we open. We gave kind of a small pullback. You can see a very small wick. I'm sure you guys can see that, a very small wick towards the downside, and then we just continued the push towards the upside, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Like that makes sense. You went lower, whatever liquidity, whatever pending orders, or whatever like limit orders were there around this area, you triggered them out, and the market started to push towards the upside. In a scenario where you would have not had this wick which you see towards the downside, if it would have not see like if you were not seeing this wick, I would have not been that confident with the kind of price action that we are getting to see. So now I'm happy with what I'm looking at. We have that wick, and yeah, I'm sure if you guys have been seeing me doing the top down analysis where I start with the monthly, weekly, and when I go lower. All right. So most of the time I do talk about the candle type and the wick that they have, and this is again one of those scenarios. So that is what we are seeing right here. All right. And I would like to see, sorry, and I would definitely like to see a continuation, like we continue the push towards the upside. And this is again 1 2 3 4 and 5. uh, so yeah, five back to back range kind of candles that we have been making. Nothing like nothing that you need to be worried about. If I just zoom out, this more of looks like a bullish flag as well. Like you are probably ranging, forming that bullish flag, and then eventually you'll get to see the push towards the upside. That is absolutely a possibility, and I'm loving the idea of that. Now if I go on the daily time frame, all right, internal market structure, you have already changed that as well. You have this yeah, I can mark it, right? Give me a minute. Yeah. So you have been building this liquidity throughout. Now it would make sense if you get a like a kind of a range, probably some fake out towards the downside, or a reversal, or a pullback, whatever you guys like to call it. You get to see something like that, and then just a aggressive push taking out all of this liquidity that we have built. All right. So that would be another best case scenario of the price action. So that is what you can be expecting on the daily time frame. But again, because this is an internal bearish market structure, it could turn out to be like you are taking out this liquidity. All right, based after 9 hours, you'll probably know what you can expect, but then you might just take out this local liquidity and then just continue the push even lower. So that would be a continuation of this whole trend, while you got a fake out towards the upside, and then nothing too major, we just kept on moving lower. All right, what is your weekly I'm sorry, I'm sure I saw that message earlier as well, and I did reply to it. Bro, how to use tool? Please show us and explain. Which particular tool are we talking about, brother? Because I do use a lot of tools. So yeah, you can let me know which tool are you talking about. Oh, are we about to hit the SL? Indeed, yes. But fine. It was a smaller one, so I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. My entry was 107.650, currently at 107.840-ish zone. Looks interesting, looks interesting. What is the okay? Open interest is dying down. Longs they have just started to close. All right, so longs they have already started to close. If I look out for shorts, shorts are slowly closing as well. So this whole push, this whole move that you are seeing on your screen right now is just based upon the trades getting closed out. All right, so whichever direction the most of the trades are getting stopped out, in that direction the price is moving. Because again, this is for people who have not been joining the stream for a long time. Let me just tell you, when you enter into a long trade, all right, you are more confusing than us, bro. Why? Pratap Thakur, probably you are not sure what you are talking about. But then again, nothing. I'm fine. Like, I've been streaming for almost 6 months now, and I know what I'm doing anyways. But thank you so much for your feedback. I'll consider that. Yeah. So as I was saying, when you enter into a long trade, all right, and let's say you enter into a long trade and your SL got hit. So for you, it's basically your SLO, right? But for the order book, it is not. It will not. It will never show that okay, the SL got hit of the XYZ trader or just SL got hit. It is not never going to show you that. I'm very sure people who have been joining the stream for a very long time, they already know the answer to this. But if there was someone who does not know, when you open a long trade and your SL gets hit on the order book, it will show as a short trade. All right. So when your SL is what you see on your dashboard, but in the order book it will show as a short trade. Because when you, like, technically when you're buying something you have to sell it as well, right? That is what trading means. You bought at a particular price and then you sold at a particular price. So when you buy it at a XYZ price and your SL get hits, for you it's a SL, but for market it is treated as a short trade or someone did sell. So that is what is happening. Like if you see a lot of shorts, the price will eventually move lower. Like the longs getting out of the trade or longs getting their SL triggered. That is what you will see. All right. So that's the scenario. Sir, redeem TWS merchandise hoodie just now. Awesome. The hoodie is great. I mean, I do like the design and the quality of the hoodie. That's absolutely interesting. All right. So the slowly, not nothing too interesting, like nothing too massive, but the slowly the open interest has started to get green. A good sign of strength in the market. But then, yeah, nothing that crazy for now. Nothing too crazy. Cool. What else do we have? Yeah, I mean that also makes sense. Also makes sense. Satyam who settings please. Yeah, I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. What is the difference between perpetual futures and standard futures? So BingX has this options. All right, they have two type of trading option. If I just keep it simple, all right, if I just keep it extremely simple and for the sake of explanation, there is literally no difference. There might be a slight difference in the price. All right, there might be a slight difference in the price, but other than that, nothing else. All right. So from the beginner's perspective, you can trade either perpetual futures or standard. On BingX, I usually trade crypto on the perpetual itself. And when I want to trade commodities or if I want to trade forex on BingX, I use the standard option. So anyone who is interested in trading forex or commodities using crypto, so that eventually it is not counted as trading forex but crypto itself. So you can just sign up to the BingX account. The link will be in the description. Using that link, you do get a lot of bonuses and trading fee discount and whatnot, and also access to our premium Telegram group, which is again free, but you have to sign up through that link to be a part of it. I'm confused. Should I do Forex, crypto, or only in crypto? That's an interesting question. Pratap Thakur, Wiki Edit says everything for you, but I would not recommend trading everything because the very first reason, uh, the more markets or the more charts you are looking at, the higher are the chances or the higher are the probabilities that you will make wrong decisions based upon if you are getting bored, if you do not get a trade, or if you are in a certain emotion, the chances are extremely high that you will make a wrong decision. All right. So it's better. Like I've been looking at the Bitcoin chart for almost 6, 7 years. All right. Like I've been trading for almost 9 years, but then specifically Bitcoin, I've been like looking at the same chart for I'm not even sure if it's like 6 years or 7 years. But then eventually you get to see that edge forming when you are just looking at a particular chart. So that is what I would recommend as well. Now forex I would not recommend if you are in India, because again there is no ease of trading it. Yeah, eventually like sometimes if you see some opportunities like randomly, not something like you are going to trade it every day. If you're not going to do that, I would say yeah, you can be trading on BingX for forex, for commodities, for crypto and everything. I personally do that. But then I would strongly recommend that you can stick to what do you call stick to crypto, and that is eventually going to be the next big thing anyway. So you are only talking about, like, I would like to assume the reason why you're talking about forex is because most of the YouTubers are trying to like talk about that or trade that or promote it. But again, if it suits you, I mean, you can prepare to move out from India and then trade it. But being in India, let's just try to stick to one particular market, and leave aside the part of legal or illegal or whatever, or banned or not banned. But then the major part that I will tell you is the most important part is, if you're looking at different charts, different market, it is going to like mess up your trading itself. All right, because as I said, the more different charts you look at, the more are the chances that you will make a wrong decision as well. So you do not want to be doing that. Euro Cardano. All right. Cardano started to push lower. A backtest of VWAP on Cardano can be a long trade. If Bitcoin in a scenario plans to continue the push, which it has been doing for literally 3 days now, this becomes a interesting trade on Cardano. Yeah, yeah, backtest of VWAP. Again, no, it's a trending market. Sorry, it's a ranging market, so you would not want to do that. I'll take my words back. Absolutely sorry about that. Have you bought? All right, so we've got scammer in the chat. Guys, do not engage with Marcus Willie. Check. He's just trying to shield his, like, whatever the coin is. Yeah, can I ban him? I mean, why would you want to ban him? He's giving us watching. But just do not engage with him. All right. Yeah, do not engage with him. Do not try to click any link or whatever he sends. Obviously he cannot send any link, but then yeah. Yes, master one asset is great rather than trading in every asset. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That's the point. That is the point. Looking at every coin or every asset, like, that's one of the reasons why most of the traders are not able to make it big in equity trading as well in the Indian market, is because they have so many stocks to be looking at that they just forget the point of trading. They are like, okay, Tata Motors is forming a head and shoulder, or Reliance is forming this XYZ pattern. I should do this, I should do that, and that is how they just blow their account. So that is one of the reasons why you're not able to make it big in the equity market as well. And it's not just about Indian market, it's literally about every market that you trade. Even in crypto, if you're looking at, like, if you watch, this is the kind of watch list, this is an example of what kind of watch list you should never have. All right, your watch list should never have more than 3 or 4 assets. That's it. That is what you want to be. It's not about how many uh, assets you trade. That is not what makes money. It's about how uh, good quality trades you can take. That's it. All right, good quality trades make money, bad quality trades make you lose money. It's not about how many trades you take. So that's it. Trolling start when all right, we are about the trolling community. I don't think so. In this particular stream I should be doing that. I'll do that in the late stream if there is anyone streaming at 10 p.m. or after 10 p.m. because yeah, I'll be streaming then. So if there is anyone streaming, then I'll definitely do that. Uh, cool. Just give me a minute. There is something which I need to fix right now. Give me a minute. Okay. Yeah. So everything looks fine on my end. Cool, cool. So, how was the trading day for you all? Like, did you guys take any trade or like I saw someone letting me know in the chat that they made a big loss today. Yeah, do let me know more about it. Let's have some discussion about it. Let's have some discussion about it. Yeah, also for anyone who was asking me about the volume footprint video, it's already posted. So anyone, I'm sure most of you guys would have seen it, but for anyone who has not yet watched it, you guys can have a look at it. No trade till now. That's sad, brother. That's sad. But again, it's sorry, it's not sad. That's a good decision because the market did not give me a lot of opportunities as well. I took one short trade and nothing after that. So fine, it works. This is still around the entry, nothing too major for me. This is still around entry. Also, guys, so this is the mode dex for anyone who is wondering where I'm trading now. I'm trading on the mode dex. The link will be in the description. The best part about the mode dex, which I'll tell you guys, is this AI terminal feature that they have. This is literally the best feature for anyone who is trading. Just click on that, and this becomes your AI assistant kind of thing for your trading. So you can do a lot of thing here. All right, you can just give me a minute. I'll have to yeah. So this can be your automated trading journal. The first feature. Second, it can do literally your journal entries. It can also like I've talked about this earlier as well. But then it can also check out your whole trade. Like you can just take a screenshot of your dashboard of like let's say right now I have this trade going on, right? Like I have this trade. I can just take a screenshot of this dashboard and I can just paste it here. All right, just paste it here and ask it that what are the probabilities of this trade playing out? What should be the levels? Where should I be more cautious? And it will literally do everything for me. That is what it will do for me. And on the other hand, I can just tell it that okay, make the entries in the journal as well, and it will do that as well. All right, so it's literally that convenient. So now all that hard work that you had to do manually, it's all AI based. So on the same exchange where you are trading, you have your automated journal, you have a assistant which tells you that okay, what are the important levels and whatnot. So anyone who feels confused that okay, I got into a short trade, but then you usually ask others, okay, where should I get out of the trade or what should I be looking at? Or like going on every streamer's chat and asking them that okay, I entered here, what should be my TP level or SL level? This will be your assistant for that. And also this is going to be reliable. Like if you compare it to most of the streamers, this is going to be more reliable because it has been trained that way. It has a lot of historical data about the price action, the market structure and everything. It has a lot of like it is trained that way. All right, so now I talk about crypto, I talk about trading. This can help you with whatever is related to crypto, right? Like not just about trading, but the whole decentralized finance, everything that you want to know about DeFi space, about like you can ask it the ways of earning and whatnot, like n number of stuff. All right, so this is basically your chat GPT of crypto is what I call it. All right, still around the entry, not doing a lot, but yeah, fine for me. What else do we have for now? What else do we have for now? Bro, I will be joining at this month. And what will you be joining, bro? I'm really sorry. I guess I missed that part. I'm not sure what you will be joining. Uh, Conference. Do not see. I'll tell you guys something. All right. Do not link yourself with one particular trade. All right, do not tie yourself to a particular trade, that okay, if this trade work out, I'm that is the best trade, or if it does not work out, you are the worst trader. No, do not do that. I mean, it's fine for the sake of fun and all, but I would say do not even make fun about it, that okay, I lost my confidence because I entered into one wrong trade. No, do not do that. All right, literally do not do that, because I'll tell you, trading is not about one trade, but then building or losing your confidence is definitely about one trade. All right, one bad trade and everything is just gone. All right, like you will make all your profits in 1 week and then just give it away in one particular trade. So yeah, I would say never joke about your trading, even for sake, as I said, just for the sake of humor or whatnot. Never do that, because you feel that okay, it was just a joke, or you were just trying to cope up with the humor of others, but then your subconscious mind, it's slowly just getting trained to work like that. All right, so yeah, so that's a major reason why you do not want to be doing that. Still around the entry, guys, nothing too major. There seems like there's not a lot of volume, and again, I did show you guys that open interest, it's literally just sideways. There is nothing with the open interest as well. It's literally sideways. A lot of shorts are opening though, which is not a good sign for being in a short trade, because if every retailer is going short, the market has to reverse as well to stop them out. But then recently, the market has not been acting up the way how it is supposed to be, because yeah, it's literally a one-way push towards the upside. The Bitcoin charts, it has literally got no reversals, no pullback. So yeah, 4 weeks of consolidation in Ethereum. Is it ready? Is it ready for breakout? Yeah, I would absolutely see. For the very after a very long time, if I'm being honest, after a very long time, Ethereum has started to show me some strength, and I do not give this judgment just on the basis of price action, but also on the basis of fundamentals. They have already started to make some changes. I'm not the what do you call? I've not yet got the chance to go in depth of what changes Ethereum has started to make. Like let's ask the let's ask the AI assistant. The most generic question that you could have asked in the most generic uh like terms. Like not everyone is uh what do you call a DeFi master, right? So yeah, you see, yes, Ethereum developers frequently make changes to the network, and whatever changes they would have recently made, you'll get to see that as well. So it helps you with the understanding of market. So if you want to just stay updated, all right, if you just want to stay updated with the market, again, that's just your go-to place as well. So yeah, we were talking about the Ethereum, right? So yeah, as I was saying, on the basis of fundamentals, Ethereum has started to show some strength. Nothing too crazy that okay, let's buy and hold it till $5,000 or $6,000. But then yeah, as I was saying, you would still want to wait for some sign of strength here. Price action does show strength. You were talking about some weekly time frame as well. Yeah, weekly time frame has been extremely indecisive. Like it has not yet confirmed a bearish move or a bullish move. And this is on a weekly time frame as well. All right, so you've got more than enough time for a great accumulation, and it seems like it is preparing for another push towards the upside as well. All right, like but the only concern, I'll tell you, see, everything in trading is like it does come with a but as well, and the only but here is that we've got massive wicks towards the upside and not on the downside. Yeah, this is the like the wicks are there, but then the top side is, it seems like it was like aggressively rejected compared to the downside. But then again, it's not something which will make me like change my decision or something. All right, so yeah, you would not want to be looking at that. What is our trade doing? It's still around the entry. It's still around the entry for me. Nothing too crazy. It's still around the entry for me. Fine. What is gold doing? Yeah, even gold, as I was saying, it looks like it is preparing for another push towards the upside, because just like you have been getting rejected right at this area, but still the price has, like the market makers or whatever bigger institutional money, they are like trying to reject from here. They have not been able to successfully do that yet. All right, so if this is one of those region where the market, or sorry, the retailers are have marked this as give me a minute, let me mark it. Yeah, so let's say if People have started to mark this as a resistance zone and have started to already short here. This can be one of the interesting area where the market will just squeeze out all those short trades, and it just continues the aggressive push towards the upside. Because gold, I think it is like, if you ask my personal opinion, I think one major push towards the upside is still pending on gold, and then it can get like a aggressive pullback and then start to range. All right, so something like, sorry, not this, sorry, yeah, so something like you range, you get that aggressive push, and then you get like accepted back, probably a FRVP pull you can do here, and you just range inside this area for some time. All right, because obviously the reason why gold started to push was because there was a lot of economic instability which was going around because of Trump, because of wars and everything, and right now things seems to be like getting relaxed. All right, so yeah, it has chances that it will give you one final push and then just get normal, because all the major reasons which were pushing the gold price towards the upside, they have just stopped or probably just got neutralized. So yeah, yeah, Berlin, yes. Please check the Candlestick King live stream, bro. I'll check every streamer's live stream when I do the second stream, which is going to be at 10 p.m. I promised you guys I'll do two streams, and I'll be doing it no matter what happens, like what kind of volume or whatever is happening. I'll definitely stream it. All right, because yeah, I did tell you guys, and I will definitely do it. So any questions that you guys might have not asked on this stream or whatever you would have missed, I will be available in the second stream as well. And I'll be streaming now also, like I'm streaming already. Uh 1 month inside candle in gold. 1 month. All right. I'm happy that people are talking about the bigger time frames rather than just 1 minute. So that is the best part, because I've literally seen YouTubers trying to push the 1 minute time frame trading, and I'm really happy that we do not do that in this community. Obviously, if there is a scalping opportunity, we'll go to the smaller time frame and we'll look at it. But then we do not want to be always on the 1 minute time frame or 3 minute time frame and whatnot. So that shows people are getting the right knowledge and not the gambling mindset, because we were looking at, it was the trade room stream, right? Guys, just correct me if it was the trade room stream or who was that guy who was streaming and literally showing you how to gamble in front of 19,000. Like he had a 19 or 20,000 live watching, and he was teaching you how to gamble without telling you that it was gambling. Like he entered into a trade, he was in a massive loss, and he said, "Oh, okay, this is going to be a emotionless trading and you are supposed to trade like that." But then his face was literally white. All right, he was in such big loss. Again, not like big for him, because everything on his face just changed as soon as it started to go against him, and because he knew that it was more of a gamble trade, what he did was, as soon as the price came in green, he just waited for some time and literally exited the trade by giving a reason that, okay, I'm bored now, so I want to get out of this trade. Bro, if you are bored, get, like, leave the screen, go away from it, go out, do whatever you want to do, just set some limit orders, set a limit to be, set a limit SL. All right. While the price was about to hit his SL, he just started to take his SL. Like he was just literally, he removed the SL. All right. When it was about to get hit, he removed the SL. All right. And later he just gave the reason that, okay, because I got bored, I'll exit out of this trade. Like, stop with the gambling stuff, man. Just stop the gambling stuff. For you, it was a gamble, probably whatever amount you would have lost. Again, it was a big amount. I would not say that. But then you are teaching people to do that, and for you it might not be big, or it might be big, or it might be whatever the amount might be for you, but someone will see what you did and they will try to replicate that as well, and then that loss for them can be massive. All right, or at least just be transparent, say that, okay, this is not how you're supposed to trade. Today's tariff news, so we can get a push on gold. I mean, yeah, I would absolutely like to see some volatile moves on gold as well, because yeah, gold, see, the same scenario, and again, this is a monthly time frame, so you do not expect a crazy pullback. But yeah, even the monthly time frame has been building a lot of liquidity on gold. Even the weekly time frame has been building a lot of liquidity on gold, and this is not how a chart is supposed to look, if I'm being honest. But then again, the economic scenario and everything around every market, all right, specifically the traditional market, it was not the best. It was literally not the best. Random trade entry लेकर wait करो green में close. Yeah, you just enter into a trade and wait as soon as it gets green, because you're trading with such high, what do you call, lot size or such high quantity. As soon as you get into green, you just exit. All right, I'll tell you something. All right, I'll tell you something. On when you were looking at the stream, it showed you that okay, he exited with let's for the sake of example, let's say he exited with a $5,000 profit. All right, but even if he was trading with real funds, even if it was his own fund and it was not given by Exness or whatever, he would have not made 5,000, all right? He would have probably lost a very big amount in trading fee itself, all right? Because you cannot be scalping that. The trading fee is absolutely high, all right? So so he would have lost a lot of amount just on the trading fees, all right. But for the people who were watching the stream, for them it was like, bhai, he made $5,000. But that is not what he made, and again, it was gambling anyway, so you do not want to get influenced by that. uh Manan Agarwal, for sure, I'll do that in the second stream, and that is an absolute good case study that we can be doing using the footprint. So that is an excellent question, and I will cover it in the next stream, which I will be doing at 10 p.m. as well. All right. So, yep, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. We will be streaming again at 10 p.m. So, everyone who has just joined the channel, make sure you subscribe and like the stream so that when I'm streaming at 10 p.m., you guys get the notifications as well. All right. So, turn the notification on. Cool. So, thank you so much and bye.